Hi, I'm Joan Samuelson, long-distance runner and marathoner. Today I'd like to show you some exercises dealing with core stability. And to help me do that is my good friend Sarah McCall, a personal trainer.
We're going to start right out with you getting right down on your back. I want to first emphasize that the most important thing you can do is learn how to engage your transversus abdominis. So in essence, we're going to see if Joni can do that. I know she can, but I don't know that you do. Put your feet on the ground, your knees in the air, and all you're going to do is pull your belly button down into your spine and then release. So I can see that she knows how to get her belly button down towards the ground. She's still breathing while she's doing this. And what I'd suggest that you make sure you do is make sure that you've got a friend putting her hand or his hand right on your umbilicus, your belly button, and it should feel as though she's pulling her belly button away from your hand. So Joni's going to give that a try, pulling away from my hand and holding it, but still breathing, and then she'll release. So this should become automatic every time you do something, especially if you're going to try to go running, and especially if you're going to try to run fast. So relax, and we're going to put you on your hands and knees, and we're going to do that same exercise, but have you pulling your abdominals to the sky. So this is your transversus abdominis, abdominal pull-in. She's going to bring her belly button up, and I shouldn't feel anything happen here. And now she's going to release it. Release her stomach all the way to the ground, and then pull it in again. So if you need a friend to watch you to make sure you're not rounding your back, which is not what we're looking for, we're thinking pull the belly button to the sky. Do that 10 seconds, 10 times a day, and relax. We're going to move on to some more core exercises that are much more about stability and really excellent performance while you're running. We're going to have Joni do a plank. She's going to be on her knees to start out with and her hands. And she's going to push her knees back as far as she's comfortable. And some of you, it may be here. Some of you, it may be farther back. And some of you may be comfortable on your toes. I'm going to have her go down on her forearms. So this is a plank. And she's going to drop her butt. Everybody keeps their butt in the air. So she's going to come right down here. And then she's going to close her scapulae, and she's going to come up a little bit. We're making all these adjustments because this is what I see so often. Drop your butt and your thighs to the ground. She's almost got it. Now she's got to move her elbows forward. So she's got to figure out, see how perfect that is. So your butt shouldn't be high, and your elbows should be at a right angle, and she's just holding this position here. Do it for 5 seconds, or 10, 15, 20, 25, or 30, work up to a maximum of 30 seconds. You can do 5 repetitions of this, and if you're really good, you could come up on your toes. Let's see. Great, and she wants to drop her butt. That's the one adjustment I make for everybody. And let yourself down slowly. Great. So planking is an absolutely fabulous way to work the stabilization muscles in your core. We're going to move on to do 3 more exercises. She's going to flip over on her back, smoothly transitioning, using her core muscles to get over there. So that one was all about stability. This next one is a little bit more about strength in the lower abs. Her knees are going to be in the air, and her feet are going to be in the air this time too. So she's got a 90-degree angle right here, and she's going to put her arms right down by her sides. What she's going to try to do is keep her low back on the ground. Of course, she's activating that transversus abdominis, and she's dropping her feet to the ground very slowly and bringing them back up. So this is a double foot drop, and it's great that she's making it look hard. I shake when I do this, and I've been doing this a long time. Lift those knees up. You see how slowly and purposefully she's doing it. Drop those feet down. It should not look easy, exactly. So lift them up again. Lift and lower. It's the hardest exercise in the book if you've never done it before. Perfect. So now we're going to have her put her feet down and lift her hips up. So feet flat on the ground. Lift her hips up so they're in line with her knees and her shoulders. And just hold that position. It's a bridge position. And come down. fabulous. So we're going to do one exercise, which is an oblique stabilizing exercise that you may have seen many people do really fast in the gym. So this is hard to get a feel for. What she's going to do is she's going to be putting her hands behind her head, and she's going to bring her head up off the ground and her knees towards her chest. And then she's going to pedal a bike. So just push out with one leg and then with the other, as slowly as you want to go, and then increase the speed a little bit. And you can do this for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, or 30 seconds, or you can count switches and stop. So that is, from the Pilates persuasion, it's a single leg stretch. From other athletic books, it's a bicycle movement. And stop. Great. So far, she's done almost everything she has to do every day to maintain her current level of fitness. I hope that's true for everybody that tries these. So the next one is actually a real familiar exercise that we're going to do, but we're going to tell you you only have to do 10. They're abdominal curls. So she's going to curl up with her elbows wide, and she's just going to do this 10 times. You don't need to do these 40. She's going to go down and up. And what's she doing? She's making sure that her TVA is pulled in every single time. She's going to keep her elbows wide. It's much harder that way. And she's going to make sure that she's not using her neck or her arms to make her body come up. I think that might be 10 if you're really lucky.
7.
Keep going. You wouldn't cheat yourself on your 800s.
Never take
shortcuts. Yeah, exactly. So that's 10. So just to summarize what we did stabilization, and then we did some abdominal exercises that kind of emphasize the lower part of the abdominals moving. Then we did another stabilization exercise with that bicycle movement, and we finished up by bringing the upper part of the abdominals towards the lower. So you can think of your abdominis rectus like this. We worked this part, and we also made everything move, and we had the oblique muscles as stabilizers. That's all you have to do for the rest of your life, and you'll maintain your fabulous running style.
Sarah and I have just showed you some core stretching and foam roller exercises that have helped to maintain my running level of fitness over the last several years. I'm a creature of habit, and when I want to go for a run, I want out the door ASAP. So what I do is get on with my run, but I always make sure I save time at the end of my run to do the exercises we just shared with you. Thanks so much for listening, and enjoy your next run and strength, stretching, and foam roller session.